Hello YouTube, it's me today. Finally, first real day off. Means no more shows, so just walking around the garden, of course. The garden therapy day. So I want to take you with me. Take a look what's going on here. Lots of blooms and lots of new upcoming blooms. So I was finally able to kind of clear this area a little bit so I can really do what I was planning on doing here. My brethren, Caribbean Queen, is really loving her orchid tree. I first, for those who purchased the trees from me, so the first they were all looking stressed, which is normal, but now it's been like 2 weeks on it. As you can see, we're producing new leaves. We have a very nice roots. There's another one right here that is something from Palmer, new growth. Roots, it's going good. So here's another one. This one is semi-empty. I could add more to it, but they're all doing good. Just they need water. They need more water, I'd say, in the beginning, of course, than the regular plants. So I decided I'm kind of gonna reorganize it here a little bit as we go. I'll do some checks. There are a couple of plants that I'm been wondering for a while about them, and we'll do some virus checks. For those who doesn't know what virus is, take a look. I have somewhere down there videos about virus. Basically, orchids have viruses. There's a gazillion of them, but there are a couple that are the most common ones, and that's their names right here. They're coded. I am not gonna even decode that. That's good enough for me. And those, oops, almost killed myself. Those, you cannot cure those, so those plants just go in the garbage. So I have this one, not this one, this is my Happy Vanda Marii from Palmer. There's one plant that I was curious about, actually couple, I tested them. This one, some of them look very rough because of the life that I offer them in this wonderful house. Hurricanes didn't help it. This one I was really concerned. That's one of my favorites, Lemon Twist. It's on my mount, and guess what? Negative. So whenever you see this green little, what is it? Tape. There we go. I got it. Tape, that means I tested that plant that I had suspicions. You cannot test every plant. Look at what this baby is doing. So it's right here, okay? And then look, it comes out there. Yeah, so because tests are pretty costly, that's why growers cannot test every plant for you. But it happens, as all of us know. My son announcing that our lawnmower is dead. Great example. So this plant I have for some 2 years. I tried it and tried it. I put it in this pot and it still looks like this. And I always doubt because of my, situation, what happened. And it's even produced some kind of bloom. But you can see this plant is not good. So here's your answer. It has a gazillion of viruses in there. So guess what we're gonna do with it? It's going in there, following the other plant that I had suspicions about. Some people say, how can you throw away the plant? Yes, you can, because this will spread into your old collection. Some people, when it's very valuable, and it's not that the grower was so terrible. No, many people right away assume a horrible grower. No, the virus is extremely spread now. So some people burn these plants. Some people put them, if you have a big property, somewhere far away from all the other plants on the tree or something. Okay, I guess I put it in this pot. It played a bad game with me. Okay. Sometimes if you just purchase the plant, please, instead of, you know, being mad at the vendor and you know, spreading the joy of how terrible they are, many people do that, contact the grower and you will see you will get you know, response or refund. A good grower will. This I have forever, so I don't even know where it came from, so it is sadly going to the garbage directly. That's the virus story of today. So sadly, -1, which means we can buy more. On the other hand, this had such a nice flower spikes, and then it fell down and broke it. It was very sad. This young lady, don't even know what it is. I don't remember, honestly. Doing really good on my totem. But I got some, pretty much I see delayed spikes on this one. This one is from I forgot who it was from. Anyway, this one was some kind of awarded one. Then mine decided, after it fell out the original pot and broke, I stuck it in another basket, actually made by the lady who taught me how to do pottery, Retsy, and it has a couple of spikes. Very cool. Look at that. Hello. Now, there was one that, honestly, I just stuck it in there thinking, you know, there was nothing else. It's a Moats baby Vanda. And I had this little piece that I made, and I had no clue what to do with it. And look what it did to it. Insanity, huh? Look at it. It went through at the bottom like crazy. So maybe that's something for Vandas to think about. A very positive video today. Look at this baby. I got it at Palmer. I want to say their open house, which was March, middle of March. Put it on, and look, here we are. She needs to go there. I need to cut those old roots. I did it right at the show, and she's a little bit dehydrated. You can see the leaves. So this is my therapy day. So I'm walking around picking up something that I was supposed to do a long time ago. These are, by the way, Mike's. They were like this, but the bigger plants, I just pulled them out and put them on this white pot. I want them to get a little bit stronger, and I'm planning, this is all one kind, but they might bloom differently. But what I'm planning to do with them, I'm gonna make one more orchid tree like Brethren Caribbean Queen. I'm not gonna put all of them on it. I'll put like 2, and the other is gonna get mounted or potted, just to see which way is better for them. And this young man, I decided that's a young man, needs to find his spot. Oh God, it smells so good. Or whatever, but that's all as we go. So let's have a sip of coffee and go and see what else is out there. Thing I'm very excited about, I noticed, first of all, finally my what are they called? I always forget. Sanguinea, the Bretonia, Jamaican girl, has a spike for me. My mom has a very good luck with them, and it explains because my mom's pool cage is very, very dry, and I water like a maniac, and I was told they need to really, they love to get dry. So because I was slacking, it was getting dry. It's sitting on one of my previous creations that I'm not gonna do again because I don't have a man that can drill the holes. A piece of granite and a piece of wood on it. It looks very nice. You gotta get the good wood though, the wood that will live forever. And then if you maybe remember this, I think it's Guarante or something like this, I got at my Orchid Society. Oh my God, my birds are wild today. Here, yeah, Beringiana. These things are basically weeds, okay? Look how big. It was as big, but look what I noticed this morning. Isn't that delicious? My baby likes it. And I made myself, it's a big decision. I will from now on, if I pot anything, I will only use the lava rock. And it should not be the rule for you, because it all depends on where you live, what are your watering habits. My watering habits are obsessive compulsive. I water like 3 times a day, so they don't like it. So this is the observations. What else do we have here? My handsome boy from California is on his final days. Don't know his name, don't ask me. Let's go see what else. It kind of looks like it's gonna rain, but it's not. A beautiful lady blooming. That's the one that was strong enough and visited with me many shows. She was my show girl for the little mounts. She's doing great. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yeah, I wanted to put you back there. I have this one of these metal pipes here in the back. It was here over the table, and for whatever reason I kept falling. So I moved her right there. And you know what? It looks like a great spot for them, because you see the sun. This one, by the way, I would love to check too. She's been acting really weird. And so, just a reminder, how do we perform the test for virus? You need a little piece of the leaf of the plant. You need to use a clean clippers. Do not use the same clippers that you used on the previous plant. You put it in this little thing. You kind of beat it in there so the juice comes out, and you put the virus test in. Let's do this. So just this itty bitty piece of leaf will go in there, and I am probably not doing it like as crazy, you know, correct, but it works. Then you have this little stick. You kind of smush it for a little bit until you will see the water gonna start turning a little bit greener, which means that the tissue is out. There. Okay. And then you take that in a package provided their virus, the test, put it in, and you wait. It's gonna come up. You guys have time? Okay, then we'll wait with you. So you will see it's gonna start absorbing the juice. Let's call it. I'm very biologically correct here. I'm positive. And so in every box with virus, there's a special chart. I have one. I already know it's good. That kind of right there. You can compare, and it will tell you if it has a virus or not. Reminds me of a pregnancy test a lot. Not as exciting, but we are good, because if we have just one line on the top and that's what it's going, I think we're good to go. And that's a give me an hallelujah. 1. You see it? We are good. Yeah, so, you know, we had a really, so you can see right there. I should open the whole thing for you. It kind of explains everything, right? And it says negative right there. So if you have more than one line on the very top, you're in trouble. Garbage, goodbye. We got one. Let me check, because they say wait for a minute. We're still 1. Yep. So I put the yellow tape on it, or yellow green tape on it, so I know it's tested and it's negative. That's a good one. So I think I'm gonna go and start doing what I'm supposed to be doing, my lanai transfer. But I'll show you this beautiful lady, which is Hamlin's Melody. She's just opening up. How beautiful is she? I cannot take her down. She is under another hook. That is from Hamlin Orchids. If you guys are planning on going to Redland this year, Redland Orchid Festival, they will be there. It's one of their very, very popular plants. I'll show you the tag right there. And it's simply glorious. It's so bright. Okay, this is what's blooming. There are other stuff, but I want to go get to work. And I think you pretty much seen it all. Oh, you haven't seen this one. This one is from Bernard. It's a really, really pretty Papi Leonante. Right there. You guys read it. Enough of gordito. Means fatty. How cute is the fatty? It's a little differently shaped. The petals are really, really interesting. And it's one of those Teratvandas that I almost killed. There's more coming, so it will be my... I need to clean this part, the leaves and everything. My turtle mount. The roots are loving it. So I wanna find out what's going on here. Looks like some kind of chemical burn, but I don't know. Chemical rain, perhaps? Who's blooming here? It's not easy to get there, but we will. Who are you? You are Parkson Fragrance. This is Crowell Smith's Orchid. It's not easy to get there. She is gorgeous. So striking. And that must be Gordon Dillon. Ooh, killing myself again. Are you? I think so, but I don't see the tag. Yeah, Gordon Dillon. Beautiful, but somehow I'm not feeling it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What else? Crazy root action in here. This guy is not... Oh, you know what's happening? One of my... That was a surprise. Let me get out of here. Bang, bang. My Alba. This is the Florida native. Timpensis Alba. I don't know if you can see. The camera is playing games. Is doing her thing. Gonna bloom real soon. But what I've noticed, and this girl is doing it real fast. Ritusa. I got this one as a cutting at the previous, not this one March, but November Palmer event. And I didn't even see it, and then I see it. And it's gonna be nice. My coconut, it's a quick run. Run, because I have so many things and I always talk, and then I'm not. Couple more. Look, you opened. Yay. Oh, so good we came. This is my... She used to be my model at one of the West Coast Orchid Society. People didn't understand what to do with the totems. And I purchased a little Phalaenopsis from Accent Orchids. That's the name for you. And look, blooming. Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm so Phalaenopsis addicted. Yeah, so it liked it. It needs lots of water. Again, I see it needs a little more love. Yay! Woohoo! I noticed one more of my spaghetti mounts woke up. The Tolumnius. Look how well they do on them. That one. Beautiful. And coffee finally opened. Oh, this guy from Brethren. This is, I want to say it's Tetraspis coffee. Where's the tag? There's the tag. And this thing blooms like crazy. I was asleep for a little bit. And look how many. Gorgeousness. And they don't smell. But they do for sure make you happy. Phalaenopsis area, because I finally became a better grower, owner, more responsible, and I started fertilizing a lot. Look at this gorgeousness. That is also from Brethren. And it's sitting in my broken like semi-pot, and it's loving it in there. So there's more to come right here, right there. I don't know about that one. I am seriously watching this dude, and I think it's a success story. Yep. It was dying, and it's one of the very, very special ones from Norman. Well, it took a little bad turn after I bought it because, you know, it came from California. But I think we're doing good. Whenever I see the Phalaenopsis particularly are not doing well, look at that root. I mount them, and since I water a lot, they appreciate it. Ooh, what are we gonna have here? We're gonna have, if you guys remember my yellow Phalaenopsis, look what happens with them when you start fertilizing. I am blown away. And this one is really pretty yellow, canary something it's called. Yeah, so I'm like a kid in a candy store. This one is from Sierra Madre. I got at the Edison Fort last time. Amazing. I don't think it does. It has a tag. Oh, it has a name right here. It's very pretty. It's waxy. I need to stake it nicely. Very dramatic little flowers. Did I say these are from Brethren, right? You know, I have a lot of stuff from Brethren. This, they have right now all over. If you see them anywhere at any shows, these are amazing. They're called, it's C something, C-L-L. Don't ask me. So it's a lily in that and some cauliflower in it. I don't know what the it stands for, Tom Miranda. And they have them right now in bloom. So what happened, it was in a small pot that broke. I stuck it in a different pot, a very pretty pot. It took it forever to open the spikes, but now it's blooming forever. It's very showy plant. It's tall, but not too tall, like some Schomburgkias can be. So it's beautiful. Brethren Orchid. So I think, how many times did I say we're saying goodbye? Okay, that will be the final goodbye. I also found this while I was digging in here. Today I think it will be Brethren Orchid all the way. This one was, Phil gave it to me and he said that's a very special Nodosa. And it's my personal victory because I kill Nodosas for whatever reason. And this girl, because I did not pay any attention to it, survived. and it's blooming, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So guys, I'm going to do a real work, not just, you know, walking, talking. And I'll talk to you soon, because we have a whole 3 days. Yay. So you have a wonderful weekend. I talk to you soon. There, by the way, one more good news right here I noticed just now. Look at that fuzzy wuzzy. And that one is from Palmer Orchid. Why do I love Paphiopedilums? Look at this. You don't need a flower. It looks already so cool. And yes, like one of you gave me an absolutely an unbeatable reason to buy more orchids. It is cheaper than therapy. I greatly appreciate for that tip. I don't know if my bank account will. This one is from Blue Ridge. Mike Mims sells on Facebook. And yeah, so it's cheaper than therapy. Let's check the paths. Did I say goodbye to you already? No? No. Let's say I didn't. These guys are maybe too wet a little bit. What's going on? Nothing? Lazy. Very lazy. Baby's alive. That's good. That's Heleniae. Heleniae. Something like that. I can't. Okay. And you guys have 2 fat new growth. That's a Saint Swithin. Okay. That's it. You have a wonderful day. Here's my willpower. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.